Hey YouTube family, this your boy Ray Mack from Ray Mack's Kitchen and Grill. We're back in the kitchen. Today we're going to do some honey mustard chicken, baked chicken, and some roasted vegetables. I'm telling you, this is going to be a great and awesome recipe. So let's jump into this here video right now. So what we're going to do now is I got some fresh herbs right here. I got some rosemary and I got some thyme, and I'm chopping both of these fresh herbs together, because when I add this here to the vegetables, it's going to give these vegetables a nice flavor. And I'm telling you right now, you've got to try the fresh ingredients versus the ones that's already dried, because it's going to give you a better impact on your recipe. Now I got me a sheet pan and some parchment paper. I want to crumble up the parchment paper just because I want this paper to be stiff when I add my vegetables. So the vegetables that I'm using, I got some small red potatoes, and I have some carrots, and I have some sweet potatoes, and I have some Brussels sprouts. It's about 1 cup each. Try it, and I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. So I want to take me some olive oil, and I just want to put a good amount of olive oil on each section of vegetables. Then I want to take those fresh herbs that I just chopped and sprinkle it right on top of these vegetables, the potatoes, the carrots, the sweet potatoes, and the Brussels sprouts. And then we're going to go ahead and season these babies up. So the first seasoner choice that I do want to use with this, I want to go ahead and use some salt, and I want you to go lightly with the salt. So it's going to be at least around about a teaspoon of salt per section. All right, about a teaspoon of salt per section. The next thing that we're going to use is some black pepper, and you could go and add as much pepper as you like, but I am using at least around about a teaspoon of black pepper. Then I have some onion powder, and I'm going to go exactly with about a teaspoon of onion powder. And once I've finished with the onion powder, I'm going to also toss in some of this here onions. I got the onions, and I just want to go ahead and stack these babies up right in the middle. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the onions that I've done to the rest of the vegetables. Put in some olive oil along with some seasonings as well. But I want to take some of this here Weber's Parmesan seasoning and just sprinkle it on top. Now I just want to incorporate all of these here goodness and the flavors and the ingredients together. But one thing that I am going to do is I'm going to take those onions and mix it in with the potatoes. You better not go nowhere. Tell me what you like to cook in the oven as far as your vegetable goes. Put it in the comment below. So now we have our vegetables all seasoned up and they ready to go. And I'm telling you right now, y'all, we're going to have us a good meal right here. Now, if you follow these steps, you would definitely be pleased with the outcome of this right quick. So let's go to another procedure. Let's go to another step. So I got a nice little small bowl, and I'm taking some of this here French's Dijon mustard, and I'm adding it to the bowl. All right. You could use your own judgment of how much you like in this, because you can't go wrong. I also have some honey. Get you some good tasting honey to go with this, because it's going to help benefit the flavors of this here recipe. So I have some minced garlic. I want to take at least 1.5 tablespoons of minced garlic and add it to this here sauce. All right, so the next thing that we have is some Weber's garlic Parmesan seasoning, and this is some good seasoning, y'all. I'm telling you right now, try this here Weber's Parmesan and garlic Parmesan seasoning. Now I'm also going to add in some garlic powder, and like I said, I want you to use your own judgments. Continue to add until your ancestors say stop. So I want to also add in some onion powder to this here. Now I want to go ahead and toss in some black pepper as well, And if you try this recipe, you're gonna love it. That's a guarantee. I'm not pulling your leg. I'm being for real with this one. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a nice mix, and after that we're gonna go to the next step. Don't you go nowhere, because if you do, you're gonna miss a killer recipe. So right now I have 4 chicken thighs with the skin on in a cast iron skillet. We only using 4 chicken thighs for this. So I want to take some salt and I just want to season it up on one side. I'm just going to use salt on one side only, okay? So the next thing I'm going to use is some black pepper, and I'm going to season it up with that as well. And the next ingredients I'm going to add to this one is some garlic powder. This is going to give us a nice flavor. This is already seasonings that you already have in your cabinets. Trust and believe me. Just try it and I guarantee you're going to love it. Then I have that Weber's garlic parmesan again. I'm telling you, y'all, this recipe is going to be off the chain. Yes, indeed. So what I want to do now is just take that honey mustard mixture and just spread it on one side. Now, once I got this spread it over to one side, I want to flip it. I'm gonna flip the chicken over to the skin side. I'm gonna add all the other seasonings except for the salt. And then we're gonna add that sauce and we're gonna toss it in the oven at 400 degrees. Don't go nowhere. Stay tuned now. Alright, I let my chicken cook for at least 30 minutes, but I need you to check the internal temperature. Once it hit 165 degrees, your chicken is done. But I need you to look at how good this chicken look right now. So I'm tossing on some dried parsley just to give it a little color, whatever the case may be. But I'm telling you, you've got to try this recipe. The flavors just made my tongue happy, I'm telling you. So now, since we have our veggies out of the oven and they're ready, they're tender, and you could just smell the aroma of the seasonings, and I'm telling you, everything was delicious. Now, if you try this here recipe, please do me a favor, comment below and let me know if you tried the recipe. I would really like to know your thoughts, or whatever the case may be. And I also want to say thank you so much for supporting Ray Mack's Kitchen and Grill channel. But do me a favor, hit that thanks super chat. Help me by supporting this here channel if you can. All right, everything that you would donate would definitely go back towards the channel. So I want to say thank you so much for watching this here video. Give this video a thumbs up. If you like the video, hit the like button and comment. Love and not hate. Love somebody and hate nobody. Peace. Love you all.